Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon where you are in the world. Waiting for Facebook to catch up for a moment. There we go. Looks like it caught up. How how is everybody today? I was going to say how are everybody today? I was going to say that for a moment. That doesn't really work. So, I'm just doing a little bit of my housekeeping here, guys. Let's see. I see that my notification has not come up yet, which means it's going to take a minute for all of you to start showing up here. And that's okay because I am doing a little bit of my housekeeping. I have Tony, my moderator, with me today. However, she's always out there sharing to groups. So in the beginning, I'm running the show on all levels here. So welcome, welcome. I'm trying to pull this up on my tablet too. Give me just a sec. Here we go. My tablet's catching up too. All right, here we go. So, welcome. I see I have one person here with me right now. I'm glad you're with me. If you want to say hello, let me know that you're here. That would be great. So, let me see something here. All right, so it did pin up. Okay, so welcome. I am Elyse Ann Psychic, the Psychic Liaison, Bridge the Unseen, and this is Messages from Your Spirit Team. So today, hi Robin. Gosh, it's been a long time. How are you? So, hi Marty. How are you? Welcome. So today, what are we doing? Well, we're doing messages from our spirit team, or from your spirit team. And these are free one-card general readings. If you would like longer reading, a little bit a guaranteed reading, or a specific question or topic, that can be a purchased reading. All the information is in the description of this video and also pinned at the top comment. I am falling over my words already. So let me say hi to everybody. Well, hi Vicki. Hi Kim. Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon. Don't forget, guys, if you share this on your timeline publicly and or into groups, or you can also tag people in the comments, you'll be entered into a drawing for a free 3-card reading at the end of this live. You must be present to receive that. And also, please, just remember, everyone, whether you get a reading, individual reading from me today or not, everybody receives a reading, because at the end of this live, I do a group collective reading so that everyone has an opportunity. All right, so let's get started here. We're going to let me know if you do want a reading. I see that Kim asked me. So, Kim, thank you for sharing. Let's go ahead and pull a card for you. Vicki, Denise, are you new to me? I think you may be. Robin and Marty, would you like a reading too? Let me know. Okay, Kim, here we go. Family. You know, Kim, I think that you're trying to keep the family together. I hear the word together, together, together. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I feel like there might be one person rocking the boat just a little bit. You know, lots of times it's about sending love and light to everyone. And whether we agree with this person or not, I feel as if, you know, kind of like, you know, you do your thing, okay, Kim. This person's kind of got to go through the motions, is what I'm getting. It's like they have to do the gyrations, and eventually they'll stop, and then maybe there'll be some clearing of the situation that people can talk to each other and clear it out. So I hope that made sense to you. Thank you, Vicki. You are new. All right, Vicki, we'll make sure we get you a reading. Hey, Mary, thanks everyone for sharing. I do appreciate it. All right, you'll be entered into the drawing. Tony's going to collect all that when she gets here. Tony is my moderator. So let's see, Vicki, let's go ahead. Hey, Fran, how are you, Fran? Welcome. Okay, this was for, I'm so sorry, Vicki. Let me pull a different card because I was saying somebody else's name. So this is for Vicki, Denise. Fresh air. Okay, Vicki. I feel as if, wow. I'm so sorry. I just noticed that Facebook just now sent out the notification of my live. It's like 5 minutes past when I started. I've never had it take that long. Wow. So sorry, Vicky. The fresh air. For you, honey, you know, you think clearly, more clearly when you're out in nature. And you know this about yourself. I feel that there's a lot of ups and downs going on for you right now, sweetheart. A lot of emotions. Sometimes you feel really good. Sometimes, Vicky, you know, you're struggling. I think that's like a lot of us. But sweetheart, remember what works for you. Okay, Vicky? Remember that, first of all, you like to go out in nature, whether you realize it or not, have conversations. When you're out in nature, it's like you're talking to everything in nature. So try to get yourself back in there if you can, at least once a week. Just even if you just go sit in between a couple of trees or by a tree and have a conversation, it's going to help to alleviate some of what you're feeling. And it's going to help to start giving you some clarity. All right, sweetheart, I hope that helps you. Thank you, thank you. And please, if you do purchase guaranteed reading, please let me know. My notifications tend to be behind schedule here. They don't come necessarily at a very, you know, regular pace. So hello, looks like we have a bunch of new people. Hello, Fran. Sweetheart, Fran, we'll do a general reading. If you want me to look at something specific, sweetheart, that's a purchase reading, but your question's really general. So we can do that. Hi, Rachel. Welcome. Hi, Michael and Carol. Hello. Hey, Amy. How are you? Hey, Shakti. All right. Very cool. Yes. Okay, guys. See, some of you are new to me. Please don't forget. Follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. You'll get notifications when I go live, along with all the other postings I do. I'm of so much of service. There's so much for you to take benefit of. And also invite your friends to like and follow my page. Please don't be shy about tagging your friends in this live too. We're going to get to our new people for sure. I always do. So hang tight, guys. Just have to have some patience. Got to get through to you. All right, if you do, like I said, if you do make a purchase, please let me know, all right, because my notifications are a little bit behind, and those are guaranteed readings. All right, I think that might have been Dana. Was that Dana? Hey, Dana. How are you, sweetheart? Okay, please send the PayPal, and we'll look for that. Thank you, Shakti, for sharing. Hello, Carol. Shakti, hang tight. I know you've been on several times, and I have not gotten to you. We're going to do that today, so hang tight, sweetheart. Robin. Daydream. Robin, are you still allowing yourself to daydream? What I'm hearing from your team, this is Robin Noble, is have you revisited your wish list, so to speak, your manifestation? Have you revisited that lately? It's time to kind of clear it up, shore it up, shift things around, all right? Really important, Robin, because that's what's going to keep you motivated. I also feel doing that's going to clear up some of that cloudiness that you're feeling about what decisions to make. All right, sweetheart. So remember, everyone, these are very short and sweet when we do the freebies. And, you know, they're all mini readings today. So I encourage each and every one of you to go to my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. Let's schedule an individual one-on-one private session. Let's really dig in there. Let's see what's sitting on your subconscious that maybe you're not aware of that's really blocking you. So check it on out. While you're there, sign up for my email list. Everybody on my email list receives every month a 3-card channeled message that's exclusive for my email list. All right, Marty, acceptance. Go pull another card. Shower of abundance. All right, Marty. I feel like you're feeling very, very scattered. You're here, you're there, you're everywhere. And it's all going to come together. The one thing is, financially, you know, you'll say you're comfortable, but I feel like privately you're visiting it, I think, a little bit frequently. I know there's been a lot of changes. I almost want to, I heard the word upheaval. So in some ways, changes occurred. You chose to have those changes, but some things, it seems like it felt somewhat like an upheaval anyhow for you. So Marty, it's just about really trusting and knowing you're well taken care of, my love. You're well taken care of. And the other thing is, it's interesting, it has to do with love surrounds you. Love surrounds you, Marty. So remember that, darling, all right? Okay, thank you. I hope that helped you, darling. All right, let's see here. Let me see if my paid, let's see, did it come through yet? There we go. Okay, let me take a look here. So, Marty, thank you, sweetheart. Let me throw out a couple more cards for you. I didn't realize you were actually making a purchase, darling. Hey, Jill, how are you? Welcome. You're welcome, Robin. All right, Michael K., hang tight. We're going to get to you. Rachel and Fran, hang tight. We're going to get to you. All right, Mary Friend, let's pull a quick card for you. Oh, nope, excuse me. Marty, we're going to go back and throw out a few more cards for you, darling. Okay, time to go. Okay, there's certain things in your life, Marty, to let go of. I know it's been a struggle, up and down. Remember to just infuse the joy. Just keep infusing joy into everything you do, darling. All right, and focusing on service. You know, that's about helping others. And do not judge yourself if you need to conserve and reserve for yourself. You give a lot. You always have, Marty. And it feels like Spirit is kind of asking you to pull back just slightly. I'm not really sure why. Let me see if they'll tell me real quick. It is the mini reading, even so. But it's kind of like just to preserve some of your energy. I feel like you're getting a little bit more tired at times. So I think it's about, I know your main focus lots of times is taking care of others and helping others, but they want the balance for you, darling. And I think you're doing that more and more. They're confirming with me, Marty. All right, so I hope that helped you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for sharing. All right, looks like we had our numbers go a little bit up and down. It looks like Tony is back. Tony, okay, let me see here. I want to just ask, because the numbers kind of jumped around a little bit. Fran Phillips and Rachel Scott. Fran Phillips and Rachel Scott, are you still here? If so, we're going to throw out a free card reading for you. Dana. Okay, Dana, I just got your 3-card reading payment. So while we're, let me throw out a card for Carol. I think Carol Heath is still here. Yes, Carol Heath. We're going to throw out a card for you, Carol Heath. In the meantime, I want to know if Michael K., Rachel Scott, and Fran Phillips are still here. Please let us know. All right. All right. So here we go. No, I said Carol Heath. We're going to throw one out for you. Shakti, don't let me forget about you, darling. Okay. I know you're there, but if I don't say your name again in a little while, all right. Remind me. Okay, sweetheart. All right. Somebody's gonna, Dana. Okay, life has taken a wonderful new direction. New truck, new RV, new home purchase. Is this a new chapter? Is this a new chapter, or should we hold back? Well, it kind of looks like you haven't held back and you're going. So, Rachel, you are, and Michael, you are. Okay, awesome. Fran Phillips, are you too? Michael and Rachel, please hang tight. I know you're new here. Carol, we're about ready to throw a card out for you, and then I'm going to get into Dana's reading. Okay, guys, hang tight. We're just managing here. Hey, Debbie. Welcome. We're going to try our best, darling. These are free 1-card general readings, those I'm drawn to. Of course, we have guaranteed reading options. If you want to make a purchase, you definitely will get a reading, and you do jump the line. You take priority. If you would like to share this on your timeline publicly and or in groups or tag people in the comments to invite them on over to this live, please do. And let us know, because you're going to be put into the drawing for a free 3-card reading at the end of this live. One lucky winner must be present. Will receive that reading. And then hang tight, everybody, because whether you get an individual reading today, or perhaps if we run out of time and you don't, you'll still get a reading, because I take those 3 cards, and after I read for the winner, I take those same 3 cards and we do a collective group reading. All right. But if you want to guarantee, please go ahead and make your purchase. All right, Carol Heath, we're going to throw out a quick card for you, and then we're going to read for Dana. So hang tight, everyone. Also have my new people, Michael, Rachel, Fran. I don't know if you're still here. Let us know. Carol Heath. Energy work, darling. Energy work. Okay, Carol Heath, you're from South Wales. Well, welcome. Carol, you take in everything. You absorb everything. When the world is crying, you cry. When the world is laughing, you laugh. When the world is sad, you're sad. When the world is celebrating, you're celebrating. It's like you're very much, you take it in. You're an empath. You suck it on up. And very importantly, Carol, for yourself, that makes it very, very hard and difficult to kind of show up in this world. I know, I'm an empath too. So, honey, Carol, Time for you to work a little bit with your team and the energy to disconnect from some of that. It doesn't mean we want to shut it down completely, but at least put yourself in a bubble of white light. That's the highest vibrational energy. It's like throwing up the mosquito netting. It's not going to keep everything out, but it's sure going to help you from absorbing everything. Because when we are impasse, if we're not aware of it, it can really cause confusion and chaos in our own lives because we're not sure what's ours, what's somebody else's, because we're feeling everything, and lots of times we'll adopt it as our own. So, Carol, really important. I would also ask Archangel Michael to come in every night and help clear your energy. All right, dear, that should hopefully help you. All right, Dana, here's your guaranteed 3-card reading. And thank you, Carol, for being part of the live today. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Tony appears to be here. So, all right, Tony, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Heidi, how are you? Heidi, how come I know your, oh, I know why I know your name. Well, I'm glad you're here, sweetheart. Amanda, okay, I see 5-card reading. We'll get to you in just a minute. Hang tight. Hey, Heidi, you're new, so hang tight. We're going to make sure our newbies for sure get a reading too. All right, in the meantime, Dana, let's go ahead and take a look at your 3-card reading here. All right, guys, hang tight. We're just going to keep flowing with it. I'm going to get to as many people as possible. Don't give up hope. Just has to be a little bit of patience for you guys, all right? I get so disappointed when somebody leaves because I'm like, oh, darn, I didn't get a chance. You know, I try really hard to get to everyone, but my new people, hang tight. Michael, Rachel, Heidi, I know you're here. I'm going to slip you in between paid readings and so forth, so hang tight. All right. All right, let me see here. Amanda, okay. All right. Okay, hi Tammy, welcome. You're welcome, Carol. Okay, I'm popping out of the live here. Tony is here. She's got it. So Tony is going to be, hold on, got to pick up my messenger here. Tony's the one who's going to be helping me manage the comments now. She's my moderator. We have been together for, what, over a year now, right, Tony? And she's amazing. She's also become one of my besties. We're very, very close. So, all right. Here we go, Dana. Joy. You know, sweetheart, I feel like you've been asking for joy. Joy. Assertiveness. Listen. All right. So, Dana, I think that, you know, be careful not to go into the, you know, is this too good to be true kind of mode. Sounds like things are really going well. So really live in the moment. And live and surround yourself in that joy. And, you know, the assertiveness card is kind of interesting in this spread, but I get it at the same time. Because what I'm feeling is with that is almost like being assertive with yourself. Like when you start to possibly feel a little, I don't know if it's anxiety, but doubts about, you know, is this really too good to be true, and da-da-da-da-da. Keep yourself on the path, all right? Keep yourself just as balanced, centered as you can, Dana. And listen to the messages you're being given. Dana, you're being communicated with an awful lot. And I feel that that's part of where maybe a little bit of this too good to be true feeling might be coming in. But, you know, it is your spirit team, and they are communicating with you. I do feel that they're talking about 3 stops or 3... I don't know if you're thinking about, like, where to land. I'm not sure what that's about, but it's almost like they said 3. Like, landing in the 3rd spot. I see you almost traveling a little bit more. Not sure. Again, it's kind of a mini reading here, so it's a little bit more difficult to dig into too deep. But... you're pinching yourself a little bit because I feel like you're saying to yourself, oh, wow, our prayers have been answered. So go with it, Dana. Don't question it. Just go with it and enjoy it. All right? And you're becoming more and more in tune. So your team will let you know when there's time, you know, time to tweak some things. You know, I know sometimes you feel you don't receive the information, but I would just keep staying in awareness as best you can. All right, Dana, I hope that helps you. I think it's good things. All right, Michael K. Let's go ahead and throw out a card for you, Michael K. Here we go, darling. And Amanda, I know you 5-card reading. You sent $20 for 5-card reading. We will be getting to that in just a minute or two, so hang tight, darling. All right. Let me just scroll a little bit on my comments here, catch up, even though I know Tony's taking care of it. I like to do a little bit of scrolling. Hey, Princess Sophia, thank you for sharing. All right, let's see. Yes, year and a month or so. Love helping out on your lives. She knows she didn't say anything about me and our friendship. She just loves the lives. Tony, I love you. This is what Tony and I do. You get a little poke to each other. Hey, Kirsty. All right, so Michael K. Rachel, hang tight. I gotcha. You too, Heidi. Michael K. I hope you're still here. When the numbers change, I sometimes want to get the list together again, but we're just getting into it. So, Michael K., here you go. I think it was Michael K., right? I think that was your name. I know it was a Michael in there somewhere. Michael, assertiveness. You know, Michael, I feel like you step back and you do a lot of listening and observing, which is really, really good. The thing that I'm hearing from Spirit is, yes, it's really good to consider others when we're making decisions and so forth, but it's almost as if they want to say, make sure, though, that you're still remembering to put yourself as a priority, because no matter what we do, guys, you know, yes, we consider other people, but we have to remember to put ourselves in the equation. Okay, Michael K., it's just a reminder for you, because I think you're very considerate of everyone, and they just want to make sure, remember yourself, all right? Amanda Harris, hang on one more moment. We're going to go ahead and read for Rachel Scott. Okay, Rachel Scott, here we go. All right, guys, hang tight. If you do want a guaranteed reading, please make your purchase. We're getting through the list best we can here. Rachel, entrepreneur. All right, Rachel, I feel like actually you might have had something that came to an ending. But I feel like Spirit wants to say to you, you're very industrious. You have a lot of ideas. And I'm not sure if it really is business related. That's the way it kind of feels to me, though. All right? Like it's not relationship, it's a business. Something business related, job, career, something. But you're so full of so many ideas that Spirit is just hoping that maybe you'll take a little time along the way here to kind of, you know, take them out of the bag and start looking at them. All right, now is not necessarily the time for you to start a new business, but now is the time for you to start getting the juices flowing as per se. Starting to think about it, starting to formulate, starting to meditate on it. You know, get some ideas, write them down, and start working with them, start molding them, start seeing what you come out with. I think next year may be some sort of launch, or well, I don't know what's about 2024. Actually, I just saw 2024. Now I know that's like 2.5 years away. But remember also, lots of times I get time frames when things are solid. All right, so I feel like either your ideas will be real solidified, then you'll launch, feels really strong, or the business or whatever this career venture or whatever will be more solid. All right, darling, I hope that helped you. Okay, Amanda Harris, here is your 5-card guaranteed reading. Thank you so much. All right, everyone, hang tight. We're getting through the list. Heidi, I know you're still here, correct? Heidi, let me know that you're still here. In the meantime, I am doing the 5-card reading for Amanda. Everybody hang tight. We're rolling through. So here we go. Mary, friend, did I read for you, honey, yet? Let me know, sweetheart, if I read for you yet, Mary. Hey, Malik. It has been a while. Tammy, we'll need a Michael on our lives. Will I do? Sorry, Tammy, I'm not sure I understand your comment. I apologize. Malik, thank you for sharing. Malik, I want to make sure to, I know it's been a little while. Let's go ahead and make sure we get your reading. Shock to you, Malik. It's not that I'm not going to read for the rest of you, but just hang tight, all right? Angie, just popping by to say hello. Well, hi, Angie. So glad you popped by, darling. Welcome. All right. Amanda Harris, here's your 5-card guaranteed reading. You're welcome, Rachel. Hi, Amanda. Okay, Amanda, you are here. All right, here we go, Amanda. Thank you, darling. Okay, guys, don't forget, pop some people into the comments, tag your friends, go ahead and share this, and then let us know. Share it on your timeline publicly and or into groups. We've got a drawing here for a free 3-card reading at the end of the live. All right, Amanda, here we go, darling. Let's go ahead and do your 5-card reading. Guaranteed reading. Hey, Jill, I don't know if I said hi to you, so hi, and hi, Amy. Amy Bianco, I think I said hello to you. All right, Amanda Harris. Change in direction. Remember, guys, these are a jumping off, launching off point for me. Trustworthy guidance. Assertiveness. Spirit said to pick another deck, so I'm going to do 2 cards out of another deck. Let's see. You know, Amanda, you're very solid in your decisions lots of times, but then you start listening to the chit-chatter of other people. And I feel like it pulls you out of your sureness of a decision. Have you asked your angels for help with this? And Archangel Raphael. All right. Amanda. Pulling in the energy. You know, Amanda, I do feel like you swing from being very certain about things and then you kind of get into this uncertainty. And again, I think it's because sometimes you overthink it. You come to a very solid spot, but then for some reason, and you land there, but then for some reason you go back. And it's almost like lighting it up again and looking at it and running through it. You know, Spirit really wants to say that when you land fairly well with both feet on the ground. What do they mean by that? You're listening very well. You are trusting. You are really working on trusting. There we go. You're working on trusting the information you are getting. And the thing is, the assertiveness is when you're very sure, but again, then you take a turn and you then get unsure, and then you're like, no, and then you get yourself back sure. Okay, so back into the sureness, I should say. And that's thank you. That's exactly why they have you ask your angels for help with this. Because what I was hearing is, you know, the meditation, the quiet spaces, that's really important for you to step into. I feel like you know, I gotta say, man, it feels like you have so much going on. I feel like you're just trying to really get it all straight between your spirituality, your emotions, your physicality. You know, Archangel Raphael is the archangel of healing, physical healing. And I feel like you're pulling him in. And then, again, it's like you're there solid, and then something happens to set you off into a different direction. So one of the things that's really important for you probably is what I feel is grounding. You probably are familiar with grounding, but if not, basically it's just connecting with Mother Earth. Go barefoot in the grass, go hug a tree. I looked out. I turned because there's my window right there. I'm like, outside. You know, hug a tree, get with nature. And also I feel like if you can meditate or get quiet out in nature, I don't know if you used to, but I really literally see you sitting out in nature and really feeling great. I know this was for somebody else too. This came up today, I think. But I see you really rejuvenating and reviving. And you know what? You feel best physically out in, just sitting out in the fresh air, breathing. I mean, that's kind of the way it comes across, Amanda. So you've got this, darling. Start turning into your team more. Start turning to your team more. And when you get information, put it into your heart center and your gut to double check it. When you start to get a little uncertain, a little shaky, do that also. Take whatever it is, sit quiet, and then put it not up here in your head, but honey, put it in your heart center, and your gut. See how it feels from there, because those are going to be your real guides. All right. So I hope that helped you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Who else do we have here? Heidi. Let's go ahead and read for Heidi. All right. Oh, Mary, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate your comment about getting those newbies. I'll get to you, Mary, because I know I said your name several times. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, I've got Heidi here. Let's go ahead. She's a newbie. Hang tight, everyone. We're going to see what we can do here. We got plenty of time. I pulled the card as I was talking instead of focusing on the person's name. All right. Okay, Tony, just a moment. We will. Heidi, here we go, Heidi. ask, okay, sweetheart, this is what I feel like's happening for you, Heidi. You ask, you sit down with Spirit, you ask, or your angels, and then the next night you sit down crying because it hasn't occurred, and then you ask again, and then it's almost as if you ask, but we need to be reminded that as much as we want it, some things do take time for the divine timing of it all and divine order of it all. I know there's some things you deeply want, and I see there's a lot of emotion around it, and it's okay. Just keep remembering to put as much positive energy into all of that you can. And when you are feeling down and low and struggling with it, ask yourself, would I rather have this delivered now, or would I prefer to wait when it's, for lack of a better way of putting it, fully developed? Like, do I want to take the cake out of the oven when it's only halfway done, or do I want to wait for the cake to fully bake so it's perfect, all right, or as perfect as can be? Okay, so that's really what they're trying to say to you, Heidi. All right, just as much patience as possible. Scott, I don't know if you're seeing it, but like I'm raising my hand, I'm pointing the finger at myself. Ooh, baby, I need to hear that too today. All right, thank you, Heidi. I hope that helps. Okay, Shakti, here we go. If anybody wants a guaranteed reading, please make sure you let us know that you made your purchase. All right, right now we're doing general one-card readings, and welcome to everyone that's here. I'm so glad you're with us today. I am Elyse Ann Psychic, the Psychic Liaison, Bridge the Unseen. Please keep in mind, these are mini readings. Let's really get in and do the work. Let's dig deeper. Let's really work on making shifts in your life so that you can start to attract what it is you want in your life. Yes, absolutely. We have so much that runs on the subconscious we're not even aware of, and it gets in our way, believe me. There have been times like all of a sudden something from my subconscious, because I've been working on a lot, comes up and I'm like, really? That was sitting there? I had no clue. Okay, so I'm on that path too, so I get it. But let me tell you, when it comes to our awareness, wow, can we put puzzle pieces together and make shifts, right? So you don't know what you don't know till you know it, and that's part of the work that I do. So go ahead, check out my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. Check out my services. I'm also a Reiki Master Teacher Energy Healer. I do space clearing. I do parties, corporate event. I do all kinds of things. Zoom, we can do it on Zoom, whatever it is. So check out my website. And don't forget to sign up for the email list. Exclusively for you, you'll receive a 3-card channel message every month. Here we go, Shakti. Creative project. I feel like you have a lot of different creative projects sitting around. I feel like Spirit wants you to take a look at them again. Discard what no longer serves you, darling. It feels like there's a little bit of clutter around those ideas. They want you to get clear again, Shakti. All right, this is part of why it's like the word sputtering. I heard the word sputtering. It's almost like you're the car that's sputtering. Got to clean the engine, So clean out some of that energy, darling, and then revisit what you want, what you want to keep, and then re-energize. All right, you're going to tweak a couple. There's going to be 2 or 3 that are going to fall off the list even after you've cleared the list some. All right, so I hope that helped you, darling. I know it's short and sweet, right? Hey, Tessa, how are you? Okay, Malik. We're going to read for Malik. Energy work, Malik. I feel like you might have just come out of a deep dive, just maybe a couple months ago, deep dive on energy work, Malik. Be careful that you're not holding yourself to perfectionism, okay? Because it's really important for all of us to remember we're human. We're imperfectly imperfect human beings, right? Isn't that the way it goes? And when we hold ourselves to a certain standard trying to be perfection, I'm reformed, I know it, and I still touch it every once in a while. We'll start to celebrate ourselves and our humanness, because we are human too. So Malik, sweetheart, keep clearing the energy, keep doing your work. I feel like you're feeling better and better. Yes, there's still a little bit to go, about 25%. Whatever this is you're working to accomplish, keep up the good work. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. Really, really important. All right, darling. Thank you so very much. All right, I'm going to read for Mary. In the meantime, what we're going to do, we're at 30-minute mark here. And what we're going to do is we are going to recollect. Who is here that is hoping to receive a free one-card general reading? Please go ahead, type in the comments, besides Mary Friend, because I'm about to do you, Mary. I'm about to read for you. Go ahead, type reading in the comments. If you want a guaranteed reading, make sure that you receive one a little bit, something a little bit more in depth, even though they are all still mini readings. Please go ahead and make your purchase. Guarantee a reading today. Looks like Michelle, you just sent me for a 3-card reading. And I will do that in just a minute. Michelle, hang tight and thank you. Mary Friend, we're gonna read for you in just a minute. Hold on, guys. Okay. Sorry, my mouse was doing all kinds of fun things. All right. Oh, Tammy, no problem. Okay, I'm a little behind the times. She said, I'm sorry. You said Michael was a great listener. I was saying I need a Michael in our life. I got you now, Tammy. I hear ya. All right. Let's see. Okay, so, hey, Kelly, how are you? Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You love my necklace. Thank you. My sister got this for me so long ago. So long ago. Thank you, sweetheart. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Amanda, I'm so right. Okay, sweetheart. Hopefully that reading helped you. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. I just started sitting outside at night meditating. Awesome, Amanda. Awesome. All right. Kirsty, yeah, there is a list that we're putting together right now for the free readings. And so, yeah, Tony's working on that right now. Mary, I'm still going to get to you. Just give me a moment. Divine timing. Yes, Tony. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, for now it seems better. Artistic angels help us too. Yes, angels always help us. Yes. All right. Let me see. Hello, Mel. How are you? It's been quite a while. Okay, it looks like you guys, we've got a scammer from a few minutes ago. Would somebody please do me a favor, unless Tony's probably already been on it. Let's go ahead and report and block Babalawo Ifakoridi. Not sure how they got through either. Okay. You're welcome, Shakti. Was that you, Michelle? I thought that was you, sweetheart. Okay, we'll get to you. Let me know when you're ready, Michelle, okay? Thank you for purchasing your 3-card guaranteed reading. I appreciate that. Jill, when my mind starts to wander, I clap my hands. It shifts, it works. Oh, that's good. Okay, Malik, so true. I need to be more compassionate to myself. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for sharing, Mel. All right, we've got the list going here. All right, Tony, you're going to put the list together, and I am going to read for Mary, who says I'm worth waiting for. Thank you, sweetheart. Mel, you're welcome, sweetheart. I'm glad you're doing well. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to read for Mary Friend while Tony is getting the list together. Can you, oh, sweetheart, can't copy and paste? Let me know, Tony, okay? Let me know if you can get that list together or not. If not, I'll work it. We'll figure it out, all right? You already banned them. Thank you. All right. All right, here we go. I said I'm reading for Mary Friend, and we're going to do it finally. Here we go. Release and surrender, Mary. Release and surrender. I feel this has to do with some friendships, some friends. Sweetheart, people come into our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Sometimes it's really hard when we see someone go, quote unquote, rogue almost. I heard the word, so I have to use it, going rogue. Like, I think in general, a lot of us have seen a lot of not so pretty in the last couple of years, year and a half, couple of years. And sometimes we're shaking our head because we're trying to understand mankind. And sometimes in the greater worlds, but also in our personal, private worlds. And sweetheart, the best thing you can do is not to continue to hurt yourself. Like, take it in as if it's something about you. Excuse me, guys. A little itchy nose. Mary, it's when our vibration shifts, when we change, sometimes the people around us will change because we're not a vibrational match anymore. All right, Mary? So what your spirit team is asking you to do is to celebrate those friendships, celebrate all the joy and the what they've contributed positively in your world so far, and then send them with blessings if it no longer serves. All right, Mary? I understand the heartache. I've had to do it. Some very, very close friends, unfortunately. But we do it with understanding that there's always a reason. As tough as it may be, as we shift, they may not be able to shift in the same direction. Okay, I hope that helps you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you for your patience too, Mary. Michelle, Elyse is amazing, always right on, tries to get as many people as possible with help of Tony, her moderator behind the scenes. She is amazing, absolutely. You're ready whenever. Okay, Michelle, if you don't mind, I'm going to throw out like a quick freebie here. And then we'll go ahead and I'll read for Michelle. Princess Sophia, are you here? Let me know. Hi, Gustavo. How are you? Welcome. Hey, Jen. How are you? Welcome. So Shakti says, I have been feeling that at times. I feel tired. I've been creating energy attunements, but put some on hold. I feel I must refocus again. Awesome. Okay. Okay, Tony's on it. All right. Well, I've got Tony. Let's go ahead, Tony. Go ahead and comment about your 2 pages on Facebook. You guys are going to mention it. Please go check out her pages. Like and follow her pages too, along with mine, of course. TNT Oily Education Group. She's a Young Living essential oil representative. Knowledgeable to the T. She's my guru. And then TNT Wood Decor, her and her husband run a wood decor business. They do custom. They have all kinds of beautiful works, that they do. They can buy shelf ready. They do, don't forget, custom orders. They have charcuterie boards or boards also, that trays and boards you can use for your cards. You can do layouts. You can use them for display. You can use them as a great. It's awesome. Go check her out. All right, Tony, put your page links in there. All right. Who did I just say? I was going to read for... Did I say who I was going to read for besides Michelle? No, I just said I was going to throw one more out here. Oh, okay, Princess Sophia, you are here because you didn't comment reading. So if you want a reading, darling, possibly go ahead and read. Type the word reading in the comments. I was just surprised not to see your name on the list, darling. Okay, Tony also has asked... Okay, if you have shared this live, please go ahead and say that also in the comments. Say shared, because we put a list together for that too. Make sure we're not missing anybody. All right, Jill. Well, I said Jill's name, so here we go, Jill. Focus on service. Okay, Jill, focus on being of giving. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge. I'm not giving enough. I'm not doing enough. Oh my gosh, maybe I should do this, or this person's in need and maybe I should do that. The big deal is here, Jill, if it were up to you, you'd be running and helping everybody. You'd have nothing left. You'd be so worn out. You'd be in the middle of a step and you'd fall flat on your face exhausted because you are such a giver. And the important thing is to find your balance with it, darling, because when we give and give and give and give and give, but we do not allow ourselves to receive, we deplete ourselves. There's nothing left. All right. I know lots of us are raised in this, it's better to give than receive. I'm sorry. I'm not here to argue with it, but I believe differently. I believe if all we do is give more than, we're never optimal. We need a balancing of the scales. All right, Jill, so please take care of yourself, darling. Okay, find your balance best you can. Tessa, Colette Scott, here we go. Here we go. Guys, we're only halfway through, so please continue to invite your friends. All right, Tessa, here we go. Perfect timing. If you're wondering, I feel like you're hesitant in general to make changes. Excuse me, guys. Really kind of in regards to just things in life. It's like almost like you paralyze yourself a little bit, Tessa. You get very excited. I'm going to do this. And when you get really excited, you start to take the step and then you stop yourself. And then you pull back a little bit, and then you start going into the doubts. What about this? What about that? What if this? What if that? Yeah, what if anything? And I get it. I get it. We can let our fears get in the way. However, something does not get accomplished until we step in to accomplish it. So, all those fears that are keeping you from accomplishing it because you're afraid you won't be able to accomplish it actually is resulting in nothing getting accomplished. So it's almost as if we have to just push through those fears. So our fear is, I don't know if I can get this accomplished, so I'm not even going to try. Well, then you didn't accomplish it, so your fears are realized, right? So this is, I'm trying to simplify the way our minds work. It's not that I'm trying to criticize you, Tessa. Just this is the way our minds work, honey. And so it's already won, but if we say, okay, well, maybe I won't be able to accomplish it, but at least I'll try. And you push through the fear, all right? That way we start to quell those fears and we don't allow them to be a reality. All right, Tessa, I hope that helped you. I hope that made sense, darling. Thank you. Okay, Michelle, here we go. Here's your guaranteed 3-card reading. If anybody else wants to make sure they receive a guaranteed reading, please go ahead and make a purchase now. All right, Michelle, darling, here is your 3-card reading, love. What do you desire? A little bit of I don't know with that. Law of attraction. Wow, Michelle. Oh, where are we going with this one? Ground yourself. All right. Interesting. All right. So, my love, and I'm so sorry for the loss that you had unexpectedly just recently. But I do feel that throughout this reading there's a whole heck of a lot of healing going on. And I'm getting chills all over my body. You do not have to necessarily be the one that consciously has to think about the healing. Lots of times we can give it off to our spirit team and Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael and all of them to help us with that. I think that when I say I think, it's about the interpretation of what I'm receiving information. Sometimes it's very clear. Sometimes I have to put it through my filters. That's where the I think comes from. It's me interpreting. I think that you're trying to push yourself a little too quickly, a little too soon, darling. I think that you're feeling like, like you have to push it yourself. It's almost like, I just have to get through it. I just have to be grown up enough. I just have to this. I just have to that. I just have to. And then you remember to be soft with yourself and you pull back from that. And Spirit is hoping that you can do a full pull out of all that, if you will, if that makes sense. Stop with the have-tos. Right now you're in mourning, my dear love. And you have to allow yourself that grace and space. You're feeling a little lost. And grounding yourself with Mother Earth is going to really, really help you to stay a little bit more balanced. The happier days are coming again. You do know this, Michelle, and I know you know it. But I think the biggest message for you today is for you to do what you can to surround yourself with love, get rose quartz, get hearts, whatever you can. You need that reminder almost consistently. All right, so do what you can to hang up hearts, put them on, it doesn't even matter. Go buy some peel off window, stickers and put them on your mirror and your window, whatever you need to do, darling. This is really going to help you. You need a lot of soothing and a lot of love around you right now. Try not to be so hard on yourself, darling. You will get through this. You have the strength. All right, sweetie. I hope that helped you, sweetheart. All right. Yes, AIM, I am still live. We will get to you. You must be new to me. You too, Gabby. I think you're new. So let's go ahead and throw out a couple for the newbies here. Oh, wait. Before I do that, Michelle, what is the best way for you to ground yourself? I literally see you being outside hugging a tree. I mean, like hugging a tree and just breathing into it. That, oh, here come the chills. That's what I saw visually for you, sweetheart. If you can do that, that's going to be your best way. But don't fret if you cannot, Michelle. What you can do is, let's say we can't get outside in inclement weather or what have we, just go ahead and make sure your feet are down on the ground, okay? Try to be barefoot if you can, and just sit quietly, close your eyes, and just visualize roots growing from the bottom of your feet down into Mother Earth and grounding with her, connecting with her. All right, honey, I hope that helps you. All right. And also, if you can handle it, hematite is a grounding crystal. You do have rose quartz in your carry with them at all times. Good. But also hematite can help ground you. However, I'm not sure I'm feeling that that's exactly the correct thing for you. I think hugging the tree, but also when you can't get outside, what can help you with also when you're doing this with your if you're visualizing the roots growing from your feet, some frankincense essential oil would be good too. That helps with a lot of grounding too. So you can check that out. So if you're so guided. Sorry guys, my cards, brand new deck, but of course I got a little nick in one of the cards. Anyhow, so all right. So let me see here. I've got a couple of newbies here that popped on. So AIM, just hang tight, and Gabby, wherever you are, darling, Gabby Bolin, hang tight here. I'm going to read for you right now. And all my regulars, just hang tight. We're going to try our best to get through. All right. The list as best as possible. All right. So, Tessa, good. I'm glad it made sense, darling. All right. All right. So, here we go, Gabby. And don't forget, guys, Tony's a Young Living essential oil representative. So wink, wink, Michelle. You might want to connect with her, darling. She knows it all. I'm telling you, I just Tony, what do I need to use? And she goes da 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 da, and do this. And I'm like, okay, thanks. She's amazing. Anyhow, okay. So, Gabby, you're welcome, Gabby. All right. Here we go. All right, guys. Let's see what we got for Gabby. Don't forget, we still got a ways to go, you guys. Invite your friends. Let's go. Tag them in the comments. Don't forget to like and follow my Elyse Ann Psychic page, too. And, before I forget, Gabby, hold on one sec. I've got the monthly Zoom gallery style psychic reading event posted for September. Just reminds me, I don't have it posted on Facebook, but I have it on my website. I got it posted on Facebook. I forgot. I thought about it a couple days ago. Anyhow, it was on my list, but somehow I guess didn't see it. Anyhow, it is on my website. So October 8th. That is Friday, October 8th. Yes, it is the second Friday of every month. I do that event. Only 8 seats every month. Once they're sold, you have to wait till next month. So go ahead and check it out. All right, Gabby, here we go. Oh, you can also diffuse frankincense. I like that, Tony. Thank you. All right, Gabby. Hello. Child. Okay, interesting. Now, immediately you might think about your own child. I don't even know if you have children, but I feel it's like how you're relating to yourself. There is an inner child inside. And I feel like sometimes the way you survive, Gabby, is for your own benefit. This is what you do, and it's A-okay. You kind of put up that wall. You have a little bit of the hardness, and it's okay. Some of us have that because life has just occurred, all right? But this is your team coming to you and saying, your inner child, Gabby. And I don't know if you really believe in that or not, darling, because I'm almost feeling a little hesitancy. But we all have that little girl, little boy inside of us. And when we've had any type of trauma, that little boy and little girl inside of us is traumatized and is inside of us. And so, Gabby, really, why is it tied into that? I feel like positive, loving words and kindness towards yourself is really warranted. It's going to help to soothe the inner child for you. It's also going to just help to soothe you, darling. No one is perfect. You expect a lot of yourself. You really do. You push yourself hard. And it's okay to do that, of course. But please try to make sure that you're doing it in a space of positivity and love and compassion for self than maybe being harsh or hard on self. I used to be very hard on myself. I know what it's about. All right? You're loved and you're lovable. All right, darling? Your team wanted you to hear that today. Not that you don't know that, but they wanted you to hear it from them too. So, Gabby, I hope that helped you. Thank you so very much. Okay, Aim, welcome. We're going to read for you. Okay, as I see the numbers are keep flitting around, let's go ahead and do one more collection. Anybody who's here who's hoping to receive a general one-card reading, please go ahead and put the word reading in the comments. All right? Meantime, I'm going to read for Aim. Give me a second. Guys, hold on. Hold on one second, guys. Tony and I communicate a little bit behind the scenes because she helps me. She's my admin and she's my moderator. So every once in a while I have to send her a quick message. So give me 1 second. Hold on one more second, Amy. I'm gonna get to you in just a minute. One more second. All right. Aim, here we go. We're going to collect. If you are here, please type the word reading in the comments if you are hoping for a free one-card reading. Now's the time to do it, guys. We're going to collect everyone. All right, here we go. So, okay, Aim, we are going to do your reading right now. Anybody is here who's hoping for a one-card reading, please go ahead and type the word reading in there right now. All right. All right. Here we go, Aim. Assertiveness. Okay, sweetheart. I feel like at times you get a little shy. All right. And I feel like sometimes you're good at verbalizing, getting out there and really expressing what it is that you're hoping for or need or desire, right? However, sweetheart, I feel like you pull back at times. I feel like you get a little almost shy about it. I feel that when other people may have needs that you tend to put yourself on the back burner. Now, so, sometimes we have obligations and commitments. I get that perfectly, right? But it doesn't mean that we need to totally put ourselves on the back burner, darling. You matter and you do count. And even if maybe there are people around that don't treat you as such, you're allowed to treat yourself that way. All right, Aim, I know you're doing a lot, and I feel like you're doing a lot for family. I feel like you're doing a lot, period. Remember yourself in the equation, sweetheart, because there are times you've come very close to hitting a wall because you've given so much and you feel so depleted. So let's make sure we're not hitting the wall. We're not getting that close to the wall. You know what I'm saying? So remember, put yourself in the equation a little sooner. Let's start working on that, okay? I hope that made sense to you, Aim. Thank you so, so very much. All right, here we go. Kelly Doolin. Go ahead and do a reading for you. Here we go, Kelly. Law of Attraction. All right, Kelly, you keep putting it out there. And you know what? Your spirit team wants to say you are improving your manifestation abilities. You're building and you're building and you're building. It is awesome. I love it. So, Law of Attraction. Keep putting out there, Amy, what it is you want. Kelly. Pardon me. I'm reading for Kelly. I knew that. I said your name first. I must have caught it because I just saw Amy's comment. It must have caught my eye without me realizing. Sorry, Kelly. just keep putting out there what it is you want. And they do see you getting better at it. They do. You are working it. You're working it. You're working it. Be proud of yourself for that. All right, Kelly, you have manifested some really big things recently. Take those victories and build upon them. All right, Kelly. Thank you so, so very much. Princess Sophia, here we go. All right, Princess Sophia. What do you desire? Okay, now that you've cleared a lot of things out of your world, what do you desire? Yeah, you've been working on it. That's awesome. What do you desire? What's your next step? You're actually almost close to being there. Allow yourself a little bit more time to clear some more things, work on what you need to work on. But now we're going to start. See, what was happening was, yes, I know you've been working on it, but it was blurring and melding and getting mixed in with all the stuff you were looking to heal and move through. So now we've kind of broken from that, and that's why they're talking about, okay, we're going to go at this new and differently. All right? So start going at it more from the space you're in now, which is more empowered. All right? That's why they're bringing it up now. Okay? Doesn't matter what from the past. I mean, it matters, but I mean, going forward for your manifestation, let's keep it clean and clear. What was in the past, we're going to go forward with what's in the present and what we're looking to create. I hope that made sense. All right, Jen, here we go. Jen Acker. Notice the signs, darling. Are you paying attention? Notice the signs. You too, I'm being told, make sure you're getting out in nature. That's where your signs are going to come from. You're going to get your signs clearest when you're outside. Jen, they just like anything else? Because I was like, boom, boom, okay. They're telling you that's all you need to hear today, darling. So it's about just making sure that you're getting outside, really, honestly. All right? All right. You're welcome, Princess Sophia. Jen, I hope that helped you. Okay, I'm going to read for Amy. What I'm going to do now is anybody that's here that has shared this live, please go ahead and put the word shared in the comments. We're starting around the corner for the free 3-card drawing. 3-card reading, the drawing for that. So now's the time. You must put the word shared in the comments now to be entered into that drawing because you must be present. So either you're here and you're telling us shared or you're not here and you won't type shared. So let's do that now. Yes, we're rounding the corner a little early today, but that's okay. That's what we're doing. That's the flow. All right, here we go. Amy Blanco, you guys, you must put the word shared in there now if you shared it because we're about ready to go into that drawing. So we need to know that you shared it and that you're still here. So type shared. Thank you. Anybody who does that will be entered now. All right, here we go, Amy. Oh, Angie, you didn't say reading when we collected the names again. Okay, Angie, I'll read for you too. So hang tight, babe. All right, right now I'm reading for Amy Blanco. It's been a while, Amy. Here we go. Release and surrender, darling. You've made some big shifts and changes. Feel like almost a whole new life, like almost a complete 180 somehow, Amy. Keep shoveling through the stuff to release it. All right, there's still some residual stuff. When we make big changes, we clear a majority of it out, but then we got to kind of like it's the crumbs on the table or the bottom of the barrel, however you want to say, scraping of the bottom of the barrel, as they say, whatever terminology you want to use. Keep working it, Amy. You're feeling better, you're breathing better, there's still a little piece to go. I don't know what this is. I'm feeling energy right here. Now, I'm not looking at this medically at all. I am not a doctor. I do not diagnose. I do not take the place of a medical professional. Please seek one out. But it feels like there's just a little something right here happening for you, and I feel it's just kind of like some of those crumbs just left to let go, and I feel it might be attached a little bit with the heart chakra, hurt, pain, hurting of the heart. All right, darling. Ask Archangel Michael also to come in and help you clear that out. All right, Amy, I hope that helped you. Angie, let's go ahead and throw out a card for you, darling, because I know I didn't read for you. That's right, Princess Sophia. You can't type if you're not here. Yep, Tony, I know. 9 viewers, only 4 have commented. So, all right, Angie, here we go, darling. If you need to say shared right now, guys, if you did, because we're putting the list together right now after I read for Angie, we're going to go into the drawing. Here we go. Here we go, Angie. Tony, just put the list together, darling. We'll choose from the 4 that have answered. That's fine. Angie, there's nothing to worry about, darling. All right. You know, it's interesting, Angie, because I feel like things work out or you let things go, but then somehow you go into the energy and you pull them back. It's almost like this need to recheck, this need to, I'm not really sure, some need here. To make sure you did it right, to make sure you got everything, you try to do it all right, and you pull it back to you to make sure you got every little last piece. The thing to remember, Angie, is when you just release it, and if there's something more to look at, Spirit can lovingly bring that back to your attention. So when you work through things, let it go. When you come up with the solutions, let it go. You don't have to worry. Archangel Michael, this is Archangel Michael. He's around you. He's going to take care of everything. All right? Yeah, check your options. Do what you need to do as a human being, but also remember, you don't need to worry so much, darling. All right? I hope that helped you. All right. Thank you, Tony. Yes, you did. Okay, let's see here. Who's our winner? You have a 25% chance. Wow. Gabby Bolin. You are our winner. 3-card reading. All right, here we go. We're going to pull 3 cards, guys, and then we're going to do a collective group message after that. All right, here we go. Gabby. Congratulations, by the way, Gabby. All right. Be honest with yourself, Gabby. Blessing in disguise. Let me do that again. What do you desire? Now, interesting cards. Be honest with yourself. Blessing in disguise. And what do you desire? Gabby, it makes sense because as soon as I got the be honest with yourself, I recognized that you created something that you desired. However, you're looking at it kind of scratching your head and saying, well, didn't really go the way I kind of thought it would, and I don't know, was it really what I wanted? Like, it's kind of like, when we manifest as human beings, self included, we think we're manifesting in a certain way, and then it arrives and we go, wait a minute, what did I forget to put in the mix there? So it shows up, and it shows up differently than what we thought. Okay, so what is Spirit trying to say to you, Gabby, is actually you kind of got what you asked for. However, really, it is a blessing in disguise because you did get what you asked for, but it's also bringing to you an awareness. You're starting to go, I think there's more to this creating, manifesting thing than I really realized. And so this is stepping you onto your path. What do you desire, darling? So it's about choosing our words carefully, being very clear about what we do desire. What I do want to say, Gabby, is I hope that you will still work on it. That's, your team's making me feel that you will still work on manifestation and creating with your new and improved skills. That's what they're saying, Gabby. So, darling, keep working it. Sometimes we have a hit, sometimes we have a miss. But the more we work it, the more we understand it, and the easier it becomes, and the the more we create what it is we truly want, it we get clearer and clearer and clearer, Gabby. It really, I feel like you're just starting on this path, so hang tight, keep it up, and do not get discouraged, darling, because quite frankly, you're going to hit it within about 6 months, and all of a sudden, I'm not saying you're not going to be able to manifest till then, but all of a sudden, it's like things are going to start really rolling. So hang tight with it, okay, Gabby? I hope that helps you, sweetheart. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and do our group message. Let's see. What is manifesting? Creating. Putting out our desires and having the energy help us to create what it is we want. Every thought, every word, every action sends an energetic pulse out to the universe. It is received, and then they then send back in kind. So all of our thoughts, all of our words, all our visualizations, all of our everything, our feelings, all of that is sending these messages to spirit, to the universe. Our desires, and then they say, okay, that's what they want, and then they bring them back at us. That's why it's important to get kind of clear as to how we manifest. All right, Gabby? So, geez, I'm curious. Hopefully it's something good. It's about time. Yes, it is something good. What I'm going to strongly suggest to each and every one of you, and Gabby, I know you're new to me. I don't know if anybody else here is new that's on here right now, but I also do Table Talk Thursdays. I didn't mention that earlier. Remember I said I knew there was something else? Anyhow, I do Table Talk Thursdays. And every Thursday, this is for everyone, not just new people here, but I'm inviting everyone always. And please invite your friends. So much great information that comes out. Table Talk Thursdays is where we choose a metaphysical, inspirational, or spiritual topic every week, and then we have a discussion about it. It's like this. I do a live. You guys comment, you ask questions, we share experiences, we laugh, we have a great time. It's tomorrow. It's every Thursday, 6 p.m. Arizona time, the same as Pacific Standard Time. And if you cannot make it, any of you, they're always posted on my page afterwards. And I have a link that is videos, and you click on it, it'll take you to all the lives I've done. I do different topics every week. Tomorrow is open Q&A. So we get to talk about any topic that you want. It's general questions. They're not readings, general questions. So hopefully you'll join me. And hopefully that'll help to start to broaden your horizons and start to get a little bit more of an understanding. Okay, Gabby? And if you're ever wanting to, I offer private one-on-one sessions. And you know, check out my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. We can do a deep dive for you. All right, I just put the cards away. I held them. And then I started shuffling. Did you notice that? Okay, let me see if I can... I don't think that was one. Hold on. What were they? Oh, my gosh. I know What Do You Desire was one of them. Hold on. Not sure if I'm confusing somebody else's reading. Maybe I'm supposed to do it totally... Okay. I guess I'm supposed to pull 3 other cards. That's what I'm going to do. I held them for the longest time in my hand, and then as I was talking, I get mindless. Have you noticed that sometimes I shuffle while I'm talking? I didn't even think about it. Eastern time. I think Eastern is Eastern time 3 hours ahead. Does somebody know? Jen, are you still here? Jen Acker, I think you're on Eastern time, aren't you, sweetheart? Can somebody answer possibly that for her? Or Gabby, you can always Google. What I do is EST, Eastern Standard Time, versus AZ, which is Arizona, and it'll tell you the difference in the time. I think you're 3 hours ahead right now. All right, let's do the, let's put this card back in. Let's go ahead and just pull 3 other cards for our group message. All right, here we go. Perfect timing. Change in direction. The ocean. We're all going to the ocean, guys. That's it. Message done. I'm just teasing. Ocean maybe specifically for me. I need to be near water. Anyhow, figure that one out. I'm in Arizona. Oh well. I'll get there. Okay. I'm pulling my card. Notice the signs. All right, guys. Spirit is in full bloom. Spirit is in full press core, wanting us to look at our lives, what is working and what isn't. It is time for all of us to step up into the ascended energy the ascended energy in the world, the ascended energy in our own space. We're ascending. Thank you guys for answering. And so there's such an opportunity, as ucky and as crazy as everything is out there. We're all being given a choice. Some ways, what side of the fence do we want to be on? Do we want to be part of the world that's ascending into love and light? Or do we want to stay stuck in the muck? We're all being given a beautiful opportunity here, guys. All you got to do is say yes and step on the path. Spirit will direct you every step of the way. It's interesting. The ocean card I felt was more for me than anything, which is very interesting. However, I just for a second here said, well, why the ocean card? And this is the first part of the first sentence. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul. So that's the message in the ocean card. Oh, here come the chills. We're all being spoken to on the soul level. Listen. Take action. Decide what you desire. I know I'm full press core on board with the ascension. What's your choice? All right, guys. That is the collective message for all. I love it. I love it. I love it. What a beautiful message. All right. To each and every one of you. Thank you, Michelle. Hello, sweetie. So to each and every one of you, I flip the ears back. What do you mean by flip the ears back? Princess Sophia, what does that mean? My ears. I'm not sure what that means. I've never heard that. All I thought was Dumbo. Dumbo flies with his ears. I don't know. Princess Sophia, you're so funny. All right, guys. What I'm going to say is you're so very, very welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being so we listen. There you go. Okay, Princess Sophia, I gotcha. So we listen. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being part of the live today. I'm so pleased with everyone that has been part of the live today, and hopefully those that have not been able to make it can make it in the future. Just remember, everyone, be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself, all right? Have a great rest of your afternoon, morning, evening, depending upon where you are in the world. Lots of love, lots of blessings. Love each and every one of you so much. Be well. Take good care of yourself. Mwah. Till we meet again, we'll see you real soon, guys. Bye-bye.